Hey guys, how are you? My name is Toxie. Welcome to my channel. I did this hair and makeup inspired by the good old Sini emo days. I've been listening to a lot of metalcore. Anyway, if you're curious, I recorded this. So, yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna start with the makeup. I'm just putting some concealer on my eyes, and that is black eyeshadow primer, and it is super necessary for very dark eyes. I'm putting some black eyeshadow on top of it and blending it out. I'm using both NYX eyeshadow primer and eyeshadow for this. It was like a single eyeshadow. I'm using LA Girl Pro Conceal and probably like Fit Me foundation, and then I'm just going over it with translucent powder and like a bronzer everywhere else. I'm using Taboo liner to do little lashes, and actually the day before I recorded this I did this look and it came out so much better than it did this time, which I was very sad about, but I think it still came out pretty good. I'm using NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in white to do my inner corners, and then I'm just putting glitter on top of it and putting on lashes, and voila, there you go. Bang, boom, bitty bang, boom. Yeah. So now I am getting into my hair. Now, I have tape and extensions in my hair, so I'm just showing you this. They're literally all throughout my hair. My hair is super, super short, so it's all a lie. You've been deceived. Yeah. So I just wanted to show, they're literally throughout my whole head. I am clipping up. You got to start with the back. And so I clip up everything in the front, and I'm just focusing on the back. And basically what I'm going to do is straighten, well, of course you gotta always straighten the perimeter of your hair, because that's what's really going to be shown. I really hate when girls leave, or guys, or whatever, or they leave out the fucking like those strips at the bottom that I just did before this, when they just leave them out. Like, you really, like, you can see right now that perimeter is really important to straighten, because it's like the base layer, you know what I mean? It's like what's going to be seen. Okay, now if this makes sense, what I'm doing, how I get my hair really big, you shouldn't really tease your extensions like you can the rest of your hair. So I'm going in between all the extensions, and I'm picking out those little pieces of my real hair, and I'm only teasing those pieces. So I'm just like, it's a mess back here, but I mean, I guess the point of the final look is to be kind of messy, so that's basically what I'm doing throughout my whole head. I'm just getting my real short hair, and I'm teasing it up so that it can kind of lift the extensions also. I mean, you'll see at the end I do tease the rest of the extensions, but that's all I'm doing this whole time, is I'm just teasing in between them, and I just repeat that process. So yeah, you see I'm like lightly teasing the root of the extensions, but that's all I'm really doing. I'm not teasing them that hard yet. Yeah, so we're just gonna continue this process of going in between them and getting all the short hairs really, really, really teased. And again, that is my real hair that I'm teasing. You should not tease your extensions. And when we get to the center, this is what it should look like. A hot ass mess. I did a little spin for you. Do you enjoy it? So yeah, I'm just getting the sides. I just want to also like put in a disclaimer that this is really bad for extensions. Like, I spent a lot of money on these extensions, and I did this hairstyle for like a week where like I teased it up really heavily, and my extensions are a little shocked, and I'm a little bit disturbed that I spent so much money on them and they're gone. I mean, I bought like literally the cheapest extensions I could find, but that's still expensive. Extensions are very expensive, so take care of them. I honestly don't really care that much. Like I'm a little stressed about it, but then the other half of me is like, oh, but like if they're damaged, then you can really tease them up and have a really cool hair. So that's like, you know, the battle going on in my mind, because sometimes I do like to I am like a chameleon. I like to part my hair in the center and then part it on the side, and you don't even realize I have a mullet underneath all of this, but I rarely wear my mullet out because I don't really like it, but I do like it sometimes, and I just do whatever. And I just been liking my emo hair again. What is it, the Roaring 20s? Yeah, it's the Roaring 20s. So our time is now. I think it's so funny. I love that that emo is like coming back and is a thing, because that was my whole childhood. Yeah, I remember really idolizing like Amber Caitlin Beale and Little Monster Bunny and all those like scene queens of YouTube back in the day. They really inspired me to, you know, do everything that I love doing and dress how I wanted to dress and be unapologetically myself. I'll actually never forget, under one of Amber Caitlin Beale's videos, a girl had commented, this is so random, why am I getting deep with this? This is so random, but under one of her videos, somebody had commented, like, oh my god, you're so pretty, because she's so gorgeous, if you know who I'm talking about, and somebody was like, you're so pretty, I wish I looked like you, and she just goes, I don't know if she said it or someone else said it, I think someone else said it, but they basically said, you know, you don't need to look like somebody else to be pretty, to be beautiful. And I was really young when I read that. I know that's super corny now, but you know, it really stuck with me forever. Like, you can be your own version of beautiful, and you don't have to look like someone else or do what someone else is doing to be pretty, you know, or to be anything. So, you know, I just want to put that message out there, especially when you're young. Like, I am 23 years old. It took me a really long time to be able to figure out how to do my hair and do my makeup and do everything that I do well. So, especially if you're young and you're watching this, like, I know there's a lot of pressure to want to look like grown people, but, you know, idolizing people in their 20s or 30s, they've had a lot more time to practice and hone their craft. So yeah, I mean, I think you could just see visually what I'm doing. I took a really big comb at the end and I kind of just fluffed everything. That's what I'm doing. I'm like fluffing the extensions with a super wide tooth comb until, you know, it's where I want it. You can't not tease the extensions at all. That won't really work, but you can fluff them. And again, that was not good for them. I just want to put that disclaimer out there. Don't ruin your extensions if you care about them. At the end, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time it is that you're watching this, and I will see you next time. Bye.